gotta call anything.
Hey, so we're back. This is me and Better Dog Kyle. You know me as Out of Position. We just want to bring you some insight, just kind of some things on life we've been noticing lately. We think it affects, not just us, but our viewers as well. We want to talk about the cost of goods, really, because today I was telling Kyle, we looked at a box of cereal that was on sale for $5.99. Never in my life, dude. Go ahead,
That's
Kyle.
not a fucking sale. That's not a sale to me.
What are we doing here?
$5.90 down for cereal is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's more expensive than ice cream. Like, could you imagine
Thanks.
in a world where you buy an ice cream because it's cheaper than the cereal? There's no.
We're 90s babies, so could you imagine $5.99 ice cream in front of the 90s?
No. It's crazy. How is inflation affecting you? Because I know you live in the city, Kyle. It's different for me.
Yeah, not. I would just say food shopping has become strenuous. I dread going into the supermarket these days. Shit, what else? Shit, it's even affecting subscriptions to Amazon Prime and Netflix and stuff like that.
Really?
So it's like every other month those subscriptions go up because they know that they're popular and they know that there's a way that they can get more money out of it. Because cable isn't really a thing anymore. Nobody really does cable anymore. Everybody really does any way they can stream stuff, they'll stream it. But that's going up. The rent in New York City is crazy, bro. I can't even explain it. A 1-bedroom is going to cost you probably 15, maybe 1,600. That's just the rent. That's besides utilities. Utilities added on to that, so you could just do the math on that. That's
no
like two
offense,
beds.
Kyle,
2,200.
Y'all ain't got nothing to look at up there. I'm sorry.
Nah,
but
yeah.
I mean, sure, the city's beautiful at night, but at least I got a beach I could drive to in a short distance, I mean,
we don't have no beach here.
No, and you don't want to look at that water too long because you might see some, floating garbage islands out there.
Well, we do have beaches, but they don't look like yours.
Yeah.
I say that. They don't look anything like yours.
So go ahead.
I was gonna say, how is inflation affecting you though?
I mean, the cost of goods have gone up, I would say, around here. To be honest, Kyle, I don't see it as much because I give eggs for free, so I know that's one of the bigger factors for a lot of people in our audience that I'm fortunate enough I don't have to spend money on eggs. Things like that. So when you live in a rural town, you can often find deals on eggs, people doing their own eggs, and it's actually a lot better. It has more nutrition because they're not pumping these animals full of antibiotics or steroids or, bacteria killing tablets or anything like that. Instead, it's just chickens in their backyard that they're raising naturally. And in hindsight, it's better nutrition for your body and wholesome. So
that's smart though. That's good. I try to get when I go food shopping. When I get my meats or whatever. I try to get grass fed burger, ground beef, grass fed pork chops and steaks and stuff like that.
That's good.
I feel like it's just more healthy.
Yeah, it is more healthy, Kyle, because it has a better nutrient density than because, okay, one thing you guys, I don't know if you guys have, but we have down here, we have Dollar Generals in abundance, Kyle. Because you worked at one, bro.
I worked there. Yeah.
You know how many's over here, bro. There's every two.
There's one on every
miles,
corner.
bro. But those places have these food items that are so nutrient low. It's just a lot of filler. One example I could give you, Kyle, is a lot of shredded cheese. For example, shredded cheese has wood chips in it, Kyle. People don't know that, and yet...
I just went grocery shopping the other day. You made me want to throw it out now. Damn.
Yeah, maybe you think of, but when you see the word cellulose on the back, that's wood chips. And they're doing it so the cheese doesn't clump together, but you're also putting that in your body, too. It's not something natural. You're not supposed to be eating wood pulp, Kyle,
But what my question then to you is just, what is healthy? What's healthy and what's not? Because these are things that they're manufacturing, they're selling to us.
Yes.
But why would you? I just never understood, why would you sell things to us that's unhealthy? When you go grocery shopping, there's a bunch of aisles of unhealthy stuff. Why?
Right there, Kyle. Right there. I can make money. When we had the first combine that was invented when it comes to growing crops, It was 3 years after that was invented until our grounds, our soil started erupting, and we couldn't grow anything for years after that. The only way you can truly eat healthy is growing it yourself and understanding the land in the process, and then, like, knowing what you're putting into your plants. Like, everything that goes into your soil goes into your plants. That's why we see a lot of problems in Florida now with a lot of water runoffs from water treatment facilities or sewage plants. And the water runoff gets into the ground. It's destroying the land eventually. And I think it's harder for you, especially because when you live in cities like that, there's not those stores in abundance. You don't have
Mm,
this great big selection, or John down the street's not growing tomatoes off his balcony for you. You know, that it's
no.
different.
It is tough because I be focusing. I try to focus more on my health and watch what I eat. Sometimes I'm pretty not pretty, but sometimes I can be bad at it, and it happens. It's just I always wondered, like even as a kid, like when I would eat certain foods, and people like, that's not good for you. I'm like, bro, so why are they selling this? Like, why are you selling this stuff and I'm eating it? And then you have people telling me, you eat too much of that, that's gonna mess your body up, or this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. And I'm just like, why would they sell this to us if it's bad for us? I just never understood that as sometimes even as my age now, I still question certain things about that.
Well, and you should, Kyle, because like America is a leading user when it comes to high fructose corn syrup, for example, especially in soda, Kyle. They love putting it in soda. They're like, we'll put it, it's like fentanyl, bruh. They're like, oh, we look, add a little bit, ooh, we add a little bit. We suck them into our carbonated flavored sugar water. That's what happens, Kyle. They do it. And then you have countries like Mexico, who is not as dominant of a economy as us. Like we're like almost 10 times the size of Mexico in those terms. And
Mm.
they use cane sugar still. And you're like, really? They're being more healthy than we are? Like they're using natural processed sugar and we're over here like, oh, let's put all the fakeness we can. I just want to say this, Kyle. I seen a comedian, he had a good joke.
Mhm.
He says, I'm starting to worry about going into the grocery store. He said, I went to the bakery section and I picked up a lemon pie. And you know what the lemon pie said, Kyle? It said, made with artificial flavoring. I went down the cleaning aisle and grabbed a bottle of Pledge Lemon Clean. And it said, made with real lemon, Kyle. You know how sad that has to be? You cleaning with the real stuff and you eating the fake stuff.
Yeah, nah, that doesn't make sense. That's actually backwards if you ask me, honestly.
Real backwards. Like, what are we doing? And the whole thing is a lot of people don't care when it comes to government because they get kickbacks from these insurance people, your health
Mm.
insurance, your health providers. They love when you get sick, Kyle. They love you having cancer. They're like, oh, Kyle got cancer? Rain in the chemo dollars. Rain in the chemo dollars for Kyle. He's coming in. Like, that's what
But
happens,
that's
Kyle.
that's crazy that the world is like this. That all these people are basically in bed with each other. So they're
Yes.
all basically it's all for them. It's all working in hand to hand. Their plan is working, and it's been working for years. That's why I'm pretty sure we probably lead the world in probably obesity
Oh, yes. 100%,
without a
Kyle.
question.
Without a question. And also because people are lazy too. Honest, Kyle, people would rather microwave their meals than prepare something half the time.
I used to be that way. I had to get out of that, man.
Yeah, and that's not
It
good.
wasn't healthy.
No, it's not good
Especially
for
because
you.
even we brought up like the Dollar General, a lot of their food is frozen. Like a lot of their food that they have is it's not like Publix and you can go to the meat section and stuff like that
Yeah, and get a
and
steak
find
or
things and
hamburger.
find like seasonings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even you got to watch even it's not even more so just like what you're cooking. It's also like the seasoning that you're putting into it too.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to put too much salt, too much pepper because that like will mess up like your stomach and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
everybody's arteries and stuff like that is built differently. There's things that you can eat that I can't eat. There's things I can eat that you can't eat.
Right.
You know,
Tomatoes, for one. I'm sure, you can eat tomatoes probably. I can't
hmm
eat tomatoes. They
See, I
mess
didn't
me
know
up,
that.
bro.
See, and that can mess up your stomach.
Yeah.
That's why I try to stay away from like spicy food.
But you don't see. I think I don't want our audience, you guys. I don't
Hmm
want y'all to be confused. You stay away from it, but you're still living your life when it comes to trying things, right? You're not like, oh, it's spicy, so I don't even want to look at it. Because my dad does stuff like that, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, how you get over things? Like you can't even move past one little jalapeno pepper. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's move
but
the hurdle.
Also, I'm happy that I was never like really too allergic to certain things, so I
Okay.
was able to pretty much try everything.
Mm.
Because I like I could only imagine like how some people are that's allergic to certain things and they'll never know what certain things, certain foods taste like. Saying that I'm blessed to say that I'm not really too allergic to nothing that I can really remember. So I've been able to really like try different foods.
Yeah, immerse yourself into the culinary world. That's what it is. What was the last best meal you had up there, Kyle? In the city? I mean, something nice,
Best meal,
not Shake
something
Shack.
nice, man.
I knew you was
Don't
gonna
get me,
say Shake Shack.
don't get me started. Don't get me started with that. Don't get me started with that. I would say I went to. Damn, that's a tough one, man. Because I've eaten in a lot of places in the city. Can't really, honestly, man. Oh man,
Take your time, Kyle.
that's a tough question.
Was it Italian? I mean,
Nah, that's crazy. That question got me thinking now. I really can't even remember. I really can't.
dang, dude. Man, where's your favorite restaurant been? Your favorite food experience been, Kyle?
My favorite restaurant is not even in New York.
Okay, where's it at?
Chicago,
What's it called?
Yardbird,
Yarborough.
Yardbird. Yeah,
What does it serve?
it's like southern food. I tried it
In
once.
Chicago.
Fun fact, you probably don't know this, but a lot of people, maybe our viewers, a lot of our viewers don't know this, but Chicago, outside of deep dish pizza, they're known to have great fried chicken.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so me and my actually a couple years ago, I went to LA for my boy's birthday, and we was trying to find a place to eat, and we started looking up places because we didn't want to go somewhere commercial. We
Right.
wanted to try something outside the box. So
Off the
I
beaten
found
path.
I was googling a bunch of restaurants in nearby, and I found this restaurant called Yardbird. Fast forward, I ended up going to Chicago, and they had one out there, and I went to it. And when I tell you, it's the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. It's
Dang.
the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life, man.
We need to get you to South Korea next, Kyle, because I think we'll have
Yeah.
a good contender for your Chicago place.
It's crazy because that's the thing now that's taken over. Korean fried chicken.
Oh my God, Kyle.
New York has a bunch of places like that. I never
Go
knew.
to one this weekend,
Yeah,
Kyle.
I never knew that was such a big thing till a few years ago, maybe this year, a year ago, that I started seeing more of them pop up.
Yeah, no, Koreans know how to fry chicken. I don't know who they learned it from, Kyle. That shit's on point. That shit is
Yeah,
good,
nah,
Kyle.
I've tried it, bro. I've tried it, bro. I'm a fan.
Well, Kyle, I think that's all the time we have for today. I mean,
It is.
go ahead and comment, you guys, if you guys are struggling or anything, with these prices, or you think food prices are outrageous, you want to see better nutrient foods out there, less packaged things, let us know.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Hell yeah, you heard what he said. Now you guys go ahead and hit that big old button. Click that bell too while you're at it. Lets you know when we're posting stuff. All right, we'll catch you guys later.